Hey guys, this is Dan, aka Saxman112, and sorry about the lack of videos for the last week and couple days. It's just because I've been busy with exams for school and everything. But now I'm on the way back to the train to the video land, as SuperMac18 quoted in one of his videos. And if you didn't know this, my birthday was 2 days ago, because today is January 14th, 2010, and obviously my birthday's on January 12th. Yeah, I know I probably repeated myself there, but whatever. And this is my favorite thing that I got for my birthday. The Samsung Impression, or otherwise known as A877. Hard to say that because I'm used to saying A887, which is Samsung Solstice, but the model number is different. And this phone, as you can see, is available for AT&T, and right now the price is $199 without rebate, and after $50 mail-in rebate, it'll run you $179.99. So it's about a little over $100 expensive than the Xenon, but it's worth it for all the features that I'm going to be talking about in this video. So let's get going. First, I'm going to explain to you what comes in the box, because I was too busy with exams and stuff to do an unboxing video, and plus I wanted to get using this phone right away. So in the box, you get this one Samsung Impression CD, which has an interactive tutorial, English and Spanish user manuals, PC Studio Manager, along with the USB drivers. You also get a quick start guide, which briefly explains the basic features or advanced features of the phone, like the internet browser and stuff. Then you also get an advertising thing with Juicecaster and unlimited messaging, and also product and safety information, along with how to register your phone and important information regarding the screen. And lastly, you get a charger along with a USB cable, which is pretty nice for the price of admission on this phone. So now let's get to the review. So, as you can see, on the front you have AT&T on the top, Samsung on the bottom, and the only three buttons that you have in front are the call answer keys, back button, and the call and key and power key. Here on the left you have a task launcher or multitasking button, which allows you to go to the music player, messaging, and all your other shortcuts. Volume rocker right there, and that's about it for the left side. On the bottom, nothing really, just a microphone and a lanyard hookup. Then here on the right, oh wait, that's not the right, that's the left. My mistake. Then here on the right, you have your camera button and the lock button, which I think is one of the design flaws of this phone. As you can see, it is flush mount, therefore making it kind of hard to press, but just with getting used to, it'll just be second nature to you to unlock this phone. But then you can also slide it up like this and like that to unlock the phone. But I'm used to pressing the lock button because I've had this phone for a little bit over 2 days now, so it's not that bad. Then here on top you have a port for charging and stuff, Samsung proprietary, which is used for charging the USB and headphones, which you have to get through a separate accessory, which is an adapter that allow you to plug in any 3.5mm audio cable. And as you saw on this phone, there's no 3.5mm headphone jack like the Eternity, which may be a letdown to some music lovers like me, because I actually did have some music on this phone, or I put some on a couple of days ago. So now let's get to the interface or OS of the phone. So to unlock it, you just press and hold the lock button on the right side like this. If you didn't see there, it had some random preloaded image that AT&T has on there. Oh, excuse me. And unfortunately, for those people asking, you cannot change the image on the screen lock. It will be random every time you lock it and unlock it. But I guess that's kind of nice to have some variety. Oh, I had to unlock it again. And if you can, as you can see, even though I'm recording in HD here, this, well, what I'm trying to say is my HD camcorder might not pick this up, even though I'm recording in 1080p. The screen on this phone is a 3.2-inch AMOLED touchscreen. That is freaking awesome. And this is actually the first phone here in the US to be released on the first phone to be released on a US carrier with AMOLED, if I can even say that, technology. That means the screen will be brighter, you'll have more vibrant colors, and it's less battery drain because there's no actual backlight, but as it looks like it when you're using the phone. So that's very nice. I love that. I like that very, very much. Nice touch. And then here in the bottom you have, you can get it up there, dial, which brings up the number pad for dialing, contacts, and menu. Sorry to do that just to keep my phone from locking. And then this one arrow right here, I can press it. There we go. We'll bring out these widgets which can drag out onto the screen like this. Like you have a clock and a bunch of other stuff. And this is part of Samsung's OS that they're going to be releasing on all their new touchscreen phones and smartphones, I think, called TouchWiz. Some people don't like it, but to me, I actually like it. Not better than the iPhone OS, but it's still pretty good. So now I'll show you the messaging interface here. You have create message, inbox, sent, outbox, drafts, email, IM, mobile email, which unfortunately doesn't support Gmail, which is kind of a letdown. Messaging settings, templates, delete by folder, and use space. So I'll just show you what it looks like to create a message. All I just have to do, it says tab or open slide to add text. So I'll show you this phone actually has 4 different ways to enter text. You can just do it on a standard keypad as if you're on an old school phone. But why do you want to do that if you have a full keyboard on this phone? And yes, this phone has a full slide out QWERTY keyboard. So you can just enter text like this. And it's much faster. You also have handwriting. Whoops, if I can get to it. Handwriting, which just use your finger or a plastic tip stylus, and you write which letter you want to use. Honestly, kind of a useless feature for a phone like this, but still pretty cool to have. And also, if you rotate it like that, because this thing also has an accelerometer, you get an on-screen QWERTY keyboard. Yes, I think this is kind of cool too, but I just like using the hardware QWERTY keyboard as opposed to the on-screen one. So that's about it for my review on the Samsung impression. So before I end this video here, I have some pros and cons that I'm going to talk about on this phone. Pros first. My first pro is that this thing has an AMOLED screen. That is very awesome. The colors just look so lifelike and more vivid than they would on a standard phone. Also, the meshing interface, not too bad. And the keyboard works pretty well. The only thing I don't like about it is that you have to type a little bit slower on the hardware keyboard to get it to recognize what letters you're typing. But once you get used to it, it's not all that bad. Also, the camera, which it didn't show because of my time limit allotted here, it's pretty good. It also has some editing effects, which if you guys want to, I can show that off in a separate video. Also, the music player, not too bad. The internal speaker here in the back works pretty well with that. Now my cons for the phone. My first con is that this doesn't include or doesn't have a 3.5mm headphone jack like the Eternity. Boo, Samsung. Boo. Now I have to make us waste more of our money to get a stupid adapter that you to plug into the top of the phone and have hang out. But hey, that works. That works. And I do have that, so I'm very fortunate. Another con is that you actually have to take off the battery cover to get to the micro SD card slot. Another letdown. And another letdown is that the USB jack or the plug for charging and stuff is proprietary, so no micro USB there. But overall, great phone. And I'm going to be ending this video because I'm almost over 10 minutes. So I'll see you guys later.